What's up, everyone? Aron Schatz back with you again for some more Freespace 2 War in Heaven, Heart of Blue Planet. This is Mission 9, Act 2, Mission 9. Here we go. What's all the reading? No reading. Okay. Here we go. Just clearing my throat. There is something in the air. The Indus has a crew of 3,000 weeks of unrelenting raids. Excuse me. Jump 5 deployments and pitched battles have taken a toll. They are filthy, exhausted, and afraid, running on the acid biochemical dregs of endorphins and bad fleet coffee. But they do their jobs with dogged competence, like a living callus, deadened, numb, but still intact. Now something new is creeping through the crew. Officers mutter at their stations. Deck gangs gather around terminals, sneaking a few moments of gossips between maintenance squawks. The word has spread down from the Admiralty, leaking through the bureaucracy and fleet net to combat ships and pilots. A big op is about to go down. Admiral Netreba is going to make a move. With the taste of brewing storm under her tongue, Captain Lorna Sims peels away the scabs of her command's 400% casualty rate and starts building some honest to Mars, that word, praying that these rooks will not die screaming like the rest. She does it the Martian way. Card games in the bunks, basketball and football, rowdy back and forth during briefs, one-on-one training flights that piss off the deck crew and burn precious fuel, but might save her people. And most importantly of all, in the ring. The chalk circle she and Long Lock Lieutenant Levi put down together in the big storage closet behind her office. She lets her people spar, no holds barred, no concessions for size or sex. Women get no mercy, men get no cups. That's creepy. There is one rule. When you leave the ring, you need to be flight ready or you will pay. And it is during one of these sparring matches, as squadron leaders Ogre and Glance, that Sims explains to her new wingman how they might just win the war. The Tevs are lords of all they serve on the other side of the node, she explains, straddling a plastic-backed stool like an egret perching on a lectern. But that node has limited throughput. It takes time and energy to move a battle group through. They can't move all their ships to Delta Serpentis to resupply, so the supplies have to come to them. She scratches at the roots of dirty blonde hair, hacked off at chin length. They've got a base at Neptune. That could keep one destroyer group fueled and armed. They've got Jupiter, but they haven't wiped it into submission yet. They're still bottlenecked at the node, but Tevs being Tevs, they prepared for that and deployed 2 backup plans. Those 2 Anamoy logistics ships are more valuable than any destroyer. They are the reason we can shoot one of their corvettes to hell and find it back on the lines a week later. Take those 2 ships, retake the node, checkmate, they starve. I should read that line better. Take those 2 ships, take those 2 ships, retake the node, checkmate, they starve. She thinks about it for a second and laughs. Until they jump their reserves through, then we're fucked. Maybe, her audience says, maybe not. Sims arches an eyebrow. What, are you in a rush to win the war or something? The woman watching her grin makes a grin that is half predatory and half maniac, a terror of condemned prisoner. Yes, God, yes. Sims shakes her head. You've got discipline issues, Laporte, she says. Ugh.
To the officers and crew of the United Earth frigate Indus. At 0750 today, Admiral Netreba passed a coded directive to elements of Second Fleet. In a break from Burns' doctrine of defensive war, Calder and Netreba have finalized their plans for the creation of an elite strategic unit. The objective of this task force will be to undertake risky offensive operations against the GTVA war machine. The Admirals hope to derail Admiral Steele's plan for a crushing attack on Earth by year's end. The Altan Orde and Katana, 2 surviving frigates of Calder's 3rd Fleet, will join this task force. From 2nd Fleet, Netreba has selected the Yangtze and the Indus. I am proud of each and every one of you. Our ship has earned this honor, and she will continue to do so with every mission she and her pilots complete. Hope lives on. I will provide details of our first mission, the oft-rumored Big Op, in the days to come. For now, stand to your duties with the utmost vigilance.
Hey, Laporte. Maybe you should pick better war cries to make fun of. Apparently the Yangtze pilots are calling our task force the Wargods after a certain Indus captain's morale-boosting battle shout par excellence. I'll bet you a Jump 5 shift it's gonna catch on.
To the officers of 2nd Fleet Mars, this is a monthly high-level update. The strategic situation is this. The GTD Imperius has withdrawn to Delta Serpentis to replenish its squadrons after spearheading the blitz against Earth. This leaves the GTD Atreus, the GTD Carthage, and the GTD Hood in system, conducting flight operations. In spite of his public statements, Steele is currently building up assets for his planned coup de main. In order to prevent our 3 flights from striking, he has deployed the GTD Hood squadrons to conduct constant raids against military targets in Earth sector. The pressure is intense, and 1st Fleet refuses to give up any assets for non-defensive operations. Steele has also launched a series of aggressive attacks against 2nd and 3rd Fleet assets in Mars sector. In the past few days, we have lost 2 training squadrons and 6 supply depots, including 48 uncrewed Israel assault fighters awaiting deployment. We cannot regain any strategic momentum under these conditions. Unlike the attacks on Earth, we are unable to determine the origin of these raids. Subspace vectoring is inconclusive, and we have yet to detect a consistent origin point. Operations are underway to counter this threat and put us back on the attack. In spite of the stance of our honored elders and Admiral Byrne, Calder and I have concluded that some offensive operations are necessary to prevent our total defeat. Thank you all for your loyalty and steadfast devotion. We will persevere. Admiral Kyle Netreba, UED Eris, 2nd Fleet Mars.
Okay.
Eyes and ears, people. We finally received the go-ahead for the big op. We're gonna strike a major blow at the GTVA. Our strategic objective is to gain the 2nd and 3rd Fleets a respite from the constant raids so they can hit back and take some pressure off Earth. Our tactical objective is the capture and retrieval of the Agincourt, an Anemoy-class logistics vessel. There are only 2 of these ships in system, designed as mobile resupply platforms capable of field repairing a destroyer or servicing an entire battle group for months. These ships are packed with sophisticated technology, and therefore, incredibly valuable.
Didn't one of those actually defect?
The Agincourt is the key to the constant, unpredictable TEV raids on Mars. Instead of jumping back to Jupiter to rearm and refuel, GTVA strike craft and warships rendezvous with the Agincourt as it jumps around the system, moving above and below the plane of the ecliptic. The Agincourt tops ships off with fresh armor, subsystem repairs, and ordnance, then sends them back in. Now, as those of you who got through tactical know, the Agincourt is just as close as Jupiter, 5 minutes away by subspace. The advantage to a mobile rally point is that we can't easily predict the source of the raids and track them to their target via subspace vectoring. This is how they keep blindsiding us. We can't tell when they're coming, and we can't hit back. That ends now. The Agincourt travels under total comm silence, escorted by the cruisers Alyssa and Utica and the corvette Siren. All of these ships are frontline combatants armed with pulse weapons and multiple AAA beams. They're supplemented by a well-rested, well-supplied fighter squadron. We have obtained the Agincourt's jump schedule from a source inside the GTVA. In 3 hours, the Altan Orde and Katana will raid TEV assets around Jupiter, drawing off their forces and attention. Our strike package inserts 10 minutes later. The Yangtze and Indus will jump to the Agincourt as it completes a scheduled hop, blanket the area in jamming so it can't send a distress signal, and neutralize the escort. We will provide fighter cover and precision strike support for the frigates. Once the escort has been neutralized, we will disable the Agincourt, then sortie the Guar with an elite CQB Havbo assault team aboard. This team will capture the Agincourt, killing the crew if necessary. We will have 10 minutes to carry this out before the Agincourt recharges her drive, plots a fix for Artemis Station, and jumps out. Additionally, if either the Indus or Yangtze is lost, our jamming will be compromised and we will immediately abort. We will then extract the captured Agincourt and all its supplies directly to Earth. If the drives are too badly damaged for a field repair, we will move the ship out via a nearby inter-system gate about a week's travel away. As long as we get the logistics ship clear of the engagement area quickly, the TEV should have trouble locating it, if we're running dark. We will fly alongside our fellow Yangtze Wargods. Alpha Wing, under me, will fly Kentroy interceptors. Report, you'll take my wing. Beta Wing, off the Yangtze and under Flight Lieutenant Ing Mei, will also fly Kents. We'll handle beam disarmament and the destruction of the GTVA escort. I strongly suggest that some of you pack paveway bombs and scalpel disruptors. Gamma Wing will pilot gunships and perform heavy suppression and torpedo attacks on the cruisers. One more thing. We are jamming transmissions out of this area, but if the Tevs see a huge amount of subspace traffic towards the Agincourt, and one of their wandering auroras may vector us, then we'll be tumbled. So no reinforcements. No frigates jumping in to back us up. We do this alone. Right, Wargods. We are an experiment without much political support amongst the Elders or First Fleet. If we prove our worth here, that's the first step towards bigger things. Maybe even victory. Let's go prove that there's still some hope for our Federation.
Alright. So we need to, well, it's just my ship, right? And I can fly, what, the Ulan or the Kintari, and I guess I should do what she says. The Rapier, long range rapid fire, short range, short damage. She says, oh, you should take Scalpel, but nobody else is, so what's this gun? Gatler. Cool. What's this gun? Oh, the Scalpel. What do we got here? The Vulcan, anti-armor. I mean, if we're going against capital ships, it makes sense to use that long range rapid fire. Alright, we're gonna Maul, heavy planet, okay. So what do we got here? The Paveway anti-subsystem missile. Okay, sure. Javelins I like. The Dart is a heat-seeking missile, which means it doesn't need target lock. What do we got here? Paveways, Hellfire. I think that's okay. I don't like the Dart. Dart's like dumb. Gamma is sure long range people. All right, well we'll just let's see what's going on.
Wargods, Indus tactical. The strike package is on station and our jamming is up. I've got 5 minutes before the Agincourt jumps.
We've been running out of frontages for the Indus for 10 years. Direct the hostiles to our guns and we'll do the rest.
Ladies, gentlemen, represent our target. The proverbial barn door.
Try not to miss it. Tune me this now. When in the last 50 years did the human race start building an iron-sized freighters?
They have a thing for oversized, sensational warships. They're Colossus now. I guess they never learned from the Galataean Legion.
It's a cold, angry universe out there. Maybe they need big ships to feel safe.
Well, they're not safe as long as we're around. Am I right, Wargods?
Alright.
I'm right with you, boss. I'm feeling undisciplined, uneducated, and decidedly unsafe.
Speaking of safe, weapons free, pilots. Lorna, I'm taking Beta to banzai their fighters.
Copy, Karen. Cider, Warbird, let's pave away those beams. Report. Help us out or run a floating cover. Your call. Wargods, the siren is closing in. Those spinal beams have Captain Sorensen worried. Do the old man a favor. Way ahead of you this time. Hey, watch the black conduit between those cruisers, everyone. You might skin your knees. Let's go soon.
Seriously? That's the dumbest.
Shut up and shoot, Laporte.
Whoa.
Heads up, Laporte.
Alright.
In trouble.
Heads up, Laporte.
Yeah. How did that miss? Oh wow, that was bad. Let's try that again.
I know you can do better than this.
Let's try it again.
Wargods, Indus tactical. The strike package is on station and our jamming is up. I've
Press
got 5
warp to
minutes
skip
before the
dialogue.
Agincourt jumps.
Okay. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again.
Bank 1 low. Bank 1 empty.
Alright, let's take some aurors out now.
Heavy damage.
Whoa! This is hard. I gotta stay away from the capital ships after disabling some of the beams.
Wargods, Indus tactic. Strike package is on station and our jamming is up. Got about 5 minutes before the Agincourt jumps.
Okay. Sirens. Who's a siren?
Well done, pilots. Siren is defanged. Proceeding with planned engagement.
Alright.
Cruisers, siren action. I've lost main beams and I'm rigging to engage with guns.
Get off me!
Screening formation.
Go with the javelins.
Hostiles.
Whoa!
Don't bother me.
Yo! Jesus. Fuck. Get off me! On the Rennies, huh? I'm in.
Heavy damage. Hull failure imminent.
Yeah. Let's see if I can. What the fuck?
What ejecting?
Bank 1 low.
She's all over me. Attempting to evade.
Bank 1 empty.
Is somebody actually like coming into me? I'm out of here. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh!
Taking some heavy fire. Step up your efforts, pilots. The Wargods will be better for us.
It's not too bad though. Alright, let's just do this again. I know what alright. So I'm gonna take out the beam and then punch it out of there. Is that the siren? Okay. So we want the beams out of there.
She's all over me.
Bank 1
Attempting to
low.
evade.
Bank
Threat
1
of yours
empty.
6. Break! Break!
Oh, messed that one up.
Heads up, report.
Yeah.
Heavy damage.
Alright. Fuck that one up again. Should have just missed. Gotta make sure I get all. Whatever.
Bank 1 low. Bank 1 empty.
Well done, pilots. The siren is defanged. Proceeding with planned engagement.
Siren
Out of
action.
here.
I've lost main beams and I'm bringing to engage with
Shield.
guns. Complete your volleys and move to screening formation.
Screening on.
Subsystems crippled. I need repairs.
really need to get these freaking roars out of here.
Heavy damage.
Water ejecting.
Come on. Where is this guy repairing me?
My ship is hurting. I know you can do better than this, Wargods.
Taking some heavy fire. Step up your efforts, pilots. The Wargods can do better than this.
Yeah, no shit. Alright.
Libra wing down. That should disrupt the Tev battle net.
Registering reactor container failure. Avoid the missile. Scratch one.
She's all over me. Attempting to evade.
Here, take this.
Catastrophic hull failure in progress. Scratch target.
Bank 1 low. Bank 1 empty.
God damn, get this guy off me. The Rennies, huh? I'm in. Let's switch to DC. What's wrong with that?
The Azure Corps is preparing to jump. Destroy that engine subsystem pods, or our target is going to slip away.
Agincourt, Siren. Situation degrading. Slip a pod or a fighter clear ASAP. We'll hold as long as we can. Bank 2 low.
Oh, I'm gonna die again!
Heavy damage.
Fuck! Oh, I had it too! Don't skip, I got this shit! Oh my god, I had it! I had it! All we need to do is just... Fuck. In trouble. Oh, it's fucking here. Destroy it.
Well done, pilots.
Good.
The Siren is defanged. Proceeding with planned engagement.
Cruisers, Siren actual. I've lost main beams, and I'm rigging to engage with guns. Complete your volleys and move to screening formation.
Oh, bugger me.
Alright. I'm gonna get out of the way of these ships here, and then I'm gonna just say I'm gonna get rid of the fighter screening. Here we go. Rennies, bye.
Subsystems crippled. I need repairs.
Alright. Perseus, huh?
Good hostiles.
I'm in, Perseus. Come here. Where you going?
Wargods can do better than this.
God!
Captain Kiramaki here. My ship is hurting. I know you can do better than
Bank
this,
3
Wargod.
low.
God! Come on, bullshit, get me.
Bank 3 empty. Bank 1 low. Bank 1 empty.
Good. Alright, we got ECP, whatever the hell that thing just said.
We're a wing down. That should disrupt the dev battle net.
What do we need here? Alright, let's go get this.
Catastrophic hull failure in progress aboard Utica. Scratch target.
See if we can take out the engines. Fuck. Come on, dock with me. Alright, come on, here we go.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
In trouble.
The Azure Corps is preparing to jump.
Gotcha.
Destroy that engine subsystem pilot.
Oh, now the Yangtze has to freaking survive.
Bank 1 low. Bank 1 empty.
Come on, Yangtze, don't fucking die. Where's the
Registering
Indus?
reactor containment failure aboard the Alyssa. Scratch 1 check in.
Admiral Report, Siren. Situation degrading. Slip a pod or a fighter clear ASAP. We'll hold as long as we can.
Come on, Yangtze, don't fucking die here.
Bank 2 low.
Don't care, come on.
Bank
Oh,
2
God.
empty.
Oh, the Yangtze's gonna die!
Bank 3 low. Bank 3 empty.
Oh, don't let the Yangtze die!
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Oh, the Yangtze's gonna die! The Yangtze...
Siren Corvette
Yes.
destroyed.
Oh, the Yangtze's gonna die, though. Holy shit, don't tell me he survived. Come on, come on.
Did you see that? It's a very
Where's the Yangtze?
That's it for the escort. Bravo Zulu, Wargods. We just cleaned house with a frontline tactical unit.
Alright, Yangtze survived with 1.
GTL Azure Corps. Your escorts have been destroyed and your engines are in fail-safe shutdown. Stand down. May be open to space.
This is Captain Sabrine. In order to preserve the lives of my crew, and in accordance with General Order 18, I hereby surrender my vessel to the custody of the United Earth Federation.
No.
Agent Corps, I'm reading activity in your logistics base. Be warned that if you make any attempt to destroy your own supplies or equipment, our Marines will kill you and your crew.
And we really don't want to do that, Captain Sabrine. War crimes really perturb my inner calm, you know what I mean? This is serious Zen shit you're endangering here.
Very well. For the record, I want it known that my decision to abandon cargo destruction protocols was made in order to preserve my crew.
Now that's some real dedication there, Sabrine. Don't worry, you Koya. You'll be able to spend the rest of the war preserving your crew in the Solus Lacquer's camp.
Oh.
We're signaling the Glore with precise coordinates. Marines will be on station in less than a minute.
What do you think, Captain Sims? We're doing all right so far. I think we might just pull this off.
Yeah.
How very earnest of you, Laporte. But yeah, assuming a hunter-killer group doesn't pop in to rearm and rearmor, this might not be a bloodbath. And that's as optimistic as I'll get, so don't push it.
This is the Glory. We're now moving to breach the Akin Court. Fire teams Alpha and Bravo stand by to make entry. Check your armor, everyone.
Be careful, Glor. Remember what happened to the Juniper during the Kubara boarding. Keep your security partitions ready in case someone tosses a pocket nuke in.
No need to mother hen us, Captain Kimberton. We've got it. Alpha, Bravo, ROE is weapons tight. Any negligent discharge with that 15mm can hold something critical.
Someone on the Adjun Corps is making trouble. I'm picking up activity in the launch bay. Heads up, enemy fighters!
They're just a distraction. The other hangar bay is launching escape pods. They're gonna jump clear and signal for help.
Heads up, enemy fighters!
Yes, sir. Massacring escape pods.
Good hostiles.
Kills all for decades.
All pods flashing. I hope those things were unmanned and not full of panicked deckhands.
Good job handling that snag, Wargods. We're in position. Akin Court airlock is handshaking and opening. Cobra drones go. In and clear. Thermal clear. GTDS clear. Okay, entrance is clear. Go, go, go!
Lift clear. Alpha 6, we're in, following the Cobras. Check your corners, people. Watch that companionway, sir.
Bravo 6 moving towards the CIC. No sign of resistance. Check and move, people. I want Cobras under that hatch and a wall flood on the compartment.
Glor, Alpha 6. We have the Admiral Corps Marine Detachment in peaceful custody. We've secured their magazines and the armory, including some intact Komodo suits.
Alright, Marines, we're putting the capture team aboard. Secure CIC, damage control, nav and
Yes.
engineering. Indus control, the Akin Court is ours. Repeat, we have control of the Akin Court.
Good work, everyone. That was well handled, and those Tevs gave us a good fight. I'm officially proud of you all.
We've got some bad news, pilots. The Akin Court's subspace drive was either damaged during the attack or sabotaged during the boarding. Without a new motivator, this ship is going nowhere.
Request mission update, Indus. If we can't jump the Adjun Corps out by its next scheduled check-in, we're going to be overwhelmed by Tev reinforcements.
Negative, pilots. We have a contingency for this event. There's a local gate to Mars less than 6 days sublight travel from here. We'll conduct repairs with onboard supplies and bring the Adjun Corps out on fusion drives.
Hey, 6 days without jump fives or raids. Finally stumble on the secret formula to earning some leave in 2 fleet.
That's exactly right, Olafumi. They give you a week for every logistics ship you bring in and a bonus week for the Atreus. Hit the deck, pilots. I won't rest easy until we've got this sucker locked down in Mars orbit, so let's get moving.
Fly into bay. Oh.
I hear they gave us leave for good looks.
Turn to the Indus.
With Olafumi around, it's no wonder that Yangtze never gets a break.
Next time Ogre's got a Tev on his 6, I think I'll just let things take their course. It's better for all of us.
Jealousy is such an ugly emotion.
Where's the fighter bay? Let's see. On the other side, maybe? Alright, now we're in view. So let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Slow. There we go. Alright! Yes!
Alright, Wargods, take a seat. I have some bad news. We're out of the war for 6 days. Due to engine damage sustained during the assault, we are moving the Adjun Corps to a nearby intrasystem gate via fusion drive. Because we can't give away our position to the Tevs, there will be no subspace traffic in or out of our position. That means no reinforcements, no jumps home, and absolute comms silence. The GTVA is hunting for the Agincourt. We've detected Aurora scouts making hops throughout the area. Fortunately, it appears we've moved the Agincourt far enough from its scheduled coordinates that the Tavs are having trouble finding it. Space is huge and very empty. Better yet, Admiral Calder has deployed 3 escorted ECM decoy ships to further confuse them. Now, for the good news. That was an excellent mission, Wargods. We successfully coordinated gunship fire, interception, and precision strikes and achieved a difficult and strategically critical objective. I'm very proud of every one of you. The Indus and Yangtze took damage during the assault. They'll be escorting the Agincourt out, performing active armor repairs via polymer injection and doing systems and turret run-ups. The Agincourt is fully under the control of our Marines, and I've convinced a contact to liberate some of the Agincourt's stocks for us. We'll have fresh water, mattresses instead of pallets, and lots of entertainment during the next few quiet days. I'll draw up a patrol schedule, but my goal is to get all of you rested and ready for what's to come.
That was a good mission. I like the scope of the mission. I like the events of the mission. So very well done from the Blue Planet folks. But yeah, that was basically it. Took a few tries, but nailed it. Remember, everyone, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.